She smells so bad right now. She's sweating all day long. It's really bad.
Okay,
right
hold on.
here.
No.
Aloha, everybody. Basically here today. We are in Vegas. I'm with my new homie.
B.
We are going to show you the behind the scenes of a photo shoot. It is like 200 degrees outside.
200 plus 1.
200 plus 1. It is hot. It is super hot. We're going to show you what are we shooting today?
Sexy things.
Sexy things. But one thing, my buddy Steve, when y'all see him shooting, that's Steve, not me.
Or V.
That's me.
That's V. I'm Steve.
The topic for today, you do a lot of fitness shoots? Mostly, like, what's your main specialty?
Anything but fitness?
Anything but
Anything but fitness.
I don't work out.
You got muscles? Show some triceps. We're gonna mix ambient lights or ambient lighting with strobes. We're gonna show you using 1 and 2 and maybe even 3 lights to shoot in an environment like this. Oh, here's a topic. We're making this up as we go. We're gonna show you how to work with a model who has shot more than 300 times. She shoots a lot, yeah? For those of you newer to photography, you've got to make sure you maintain presence while you're shooting so that way you are still part of the shoots. Because if you stay quiet and let her do everything on her own, the shot's gonna look great.
It makes us feel better.
We don't care about that. Well, we do. We want them to feel like it's actually a fun shoot. Have you ever had a photo shoot where the photographer did not speak at all?
Yeah,
How did it make you feel?
very uncomfortable.
Please go and follow them. Send them a message. Tell them how much you enjoyed seeing them on this channel. And hopefully you'll learn something new. Yeah? Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Do it.
I'm gonna start doing my thing, putting my lights at risk again.
Man, you scared me, bro. There's got to be something heavy here that we can protect your light.
Robbie? More lights.
So what are you doing now?
I'm gonna throw an edge back there.
Is there a reason why you don't use the diffuser?
Because it's really bright out here and I like the hard specular light. Quick test. Nice, nice. Hold on, almost there.
Pause.
Any pet peeves that photographers do or have done?
Yeah, just keep clicking the camera. Yes, good, 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 good. Can you talk? Can you say more things than good? I feel really weird.
All right, here we go. Turn that shoulder back just a little bit. There you go. Perfect, like that. Eyes towards me. Clear the hair from your face. I want to light you up. There you go. Perfect. Love that. Hold, hold. Nice. This hand is kind of flat on your head. Bring it up. Soften it a little bit. Perfect. Love that. Hold that. Hit that shot again. The same pose. Good. Turn your hips towards me just a little bit. Good. Open. Perfect. Hold that. Good. Clear that hair back just a little bit so I can see your eye. Good. Turn your nose towards me. Right. Just a bit. Good. Back up straighter. Level. Good. Hold that. Towards me.
Yeah,
That's the same
I like
thing.
those. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not like straight on. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look at my vagina. It's like, oh, it's to the side. Hee hee. You know?
Better.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we did part 1 of outside, and it is hot. How hot is it?
I said it was 200 plus 1. It's probably like 300.
It's hot.
It's hot.
So here's some model poses. Here's some photographer tips. When it's really cold outside, a lot of times I see a photographer, and I've said this before in old videos, I've seen photographers wear all these big old sweaters and jackets while the model's wearing almost nothing. What happens? There's a disconnect because there's no way for the photographer to know what the model's going through. And if you're warm, you can shoot all day long. Same thing when it's hot.
It's very hot.
She smells so bad right now. She's sweating all day long. It's really bad.
Okay,
Right
hold on.
here.
No, I smell great.
Onions, no. It's
no.
bad.
Wow,
Don't lift up
awesome.
your arms. It smells bad.
That's
She's been
awful.
sweating.
He's lying.
Because it's hot.
I don't sweat.
So bad.
I glisten.
Like
No.
That's not glisten. It's moist here, dripping.
He's lying.
It's not like crystal clear.
Look at
agua.
me.
No, yeah.
Nope, not sweating.
It's
We're
pretty
good.
gross.
We're good.
So when it gets hot outside, models get hot. Grips get hot. And so if somebody's holding the light, especially if they're wearing a dark shirt, they're gonna fry. And if you're shooting from the shade, you don't really understand how hot it is outside. Be aware that when it's hot outside, gotta make sure that you protect them. Because if they get really hot and exhausted, the energy goes down. Make sense? Yeah. Anything to add to that?
No, that's correct. I love it. If I've never heard a photographer talk about if it's cold outside, because y'all guys are always bundled. We're in nothing. So do what we do. If you want us to shoot naked, you should get naked too. I don't know.
I shoot nude.
Just kidding. Please don't. I don't want to see that. But you get it.
Do you have any tips for the newer photographer? Someone that's trying to get into photography, someone that's been shooting for a year or two. What have you seen that makes you cringe now that you look back on your many, many shoots you've done? Or what's something that you would like people to do more of?
I just like people to be more genuine when it comes to like talking to the model, because you do have to talk. It's very uncomfortable when you don't say too much or you just keep clicking. Like when you send back photos, you're usually gonna send maybe like at the most 6 really good photos. You don't have to take 1,000 photos to give us back 6. Just take a few good ones. If you think you got one, move on. I hate when you just keep click, 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 and I'm like, okay, I want to do something else. Like I want to stop. Like that's one of the pet peeves of mine. It's just I don't want to be there in the same pose. And if you send me the photos to look through, it's like 1,000 of the same one, and I can't pick one because I'm like, ooh, like my hair like this. Oh, my hair's like. There's a lot of little things I don't like about that. And then just like talking to us and making us feel like it's a normal conversation, like get to know us, because then the more easy we feel talking to you, the better it's gonna be for your photos. Just because we feel more comfortable in front of you instead of just like stiff, I don't know if you like this, if I'm doing okay, or whatever. So it's just easier just to get to know us, and then it makes us feel more comfortable, and we'll shoot a lot better for you.
Got that? All right, after she puts on a little bit of deodorant, we're gonna go back out and shoot our set, so stay tuned. It's really bad. When you're gordito,
yeah,
you get these like bursts of energy.
Here.
Except right now, so if I seem like I'm a little bit like ADHD, probably because I am.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick spitfire. I think that's what it's called. We're gonna ask you 10 questions.
Oh, God.
I'm just making this up. Ready?
Okay.
What is your favorite location to shoot at?
A beach.
I thought you called him a beach. I'm like, a beach? I'm like,
a
oh
beach?
shit, we're there. She is feisty. What is your favorite item of wardrobe you like to shoot in?
Nothing. Shoes, clothes, a dress.
Family shows. Family show.
Okay, I was just kidding. Obviously, I love wearing turtlenecks.
It's true. Okay. Biggest pet peeve. Go.
Rude people. That's easy.
If you could do a photo shoot in any location in the world, where would it be? This is quick fire.
I know. I'm thinking. That's so quick.
Like slow burn. This is like reverse.
Where the weather's not too hot or not too cold.
It's
August
hot.
23rd, October 23rd. What is it? April 23rd? This
She missed
congeniality.
3 times she missed. And that was 12 questions. Okay. All right. All right, so let's kind of recap. Big thing, I was talking to my buddy Tony, who's holding the camera right now. One thing that we need to keep in mind is the model's comfort is important, not just in terms of feeling safe, but also in terms of feeling comfortable, because it's really hot. We are in the shade. We're gonna talk first about where we're gonna go. I don't wanna get her into position and then test the lighting out there. I'm gonna test the lighting before she gets there, because I have a general idea of what I want the shot to look like. One way to get that done is when you're there, you put your lights where you want it, but you don't need to turn the lights on right away. You take a shot to take an ambient exposure. If I wanted to get those clouds, I can take a shot without the strobes on to get the ambient exposure. Then I turn the lights on, I bring the model in, and you should, within like 2 or 3 pops, be able to get the lighting set up. What percentage of photographers would put you on the heat and take like 50 test shots while you're burning?
That happens quite a bit.
It does. I see it all the time. One thing also is I saw her shoot that direction. Because there was a shot going here onto that little hot tub area, I don't want to shoot that direction, because then it's 2 shots that are kind of the same, and I don't want to have 2 of the same shots. 1, because she might not pick mine, which would hurt my feelings, and 2, she can't use it. You know what I mean? So I can't shoot that way, and I can't shoot that way, so that means I've got to shoot in a different angle. I want to be aware of where the sun is, and the sun is there. So let's talk about this too. If the sun is there, I don't want to shoot in that direction, because then her eyes are looking right into the sun, which is going to make squinty eyes more squinty. I'm probably going to shoot this direction so she can look that way so she doesn't have to squint. So one thing, or side to side. This way or shooting this way. So that's number one. Two, think of the overall pose. She knows a lot of poses, but I tell people I don't want to let her move free because then she's gonna do what she feels comfy with, which means that the shot that we get, if I'm quiet, is gonna look like the same shot she got the last person, and the last person who did not speak. Then the shot's gonna look like hers. It's not gonna look like mine. And part of the reason why she would wanna shoot with a wide variety of photographers is to get shots that look like that photographers and that photographers and that photographers, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Because then it helps everybody, really. And that's not to say that I'm not open to her giving some of her experience, because that's how you get better with posing. Finding someone that poses really well and then saying, damn, I like that pose. I'm totally stealing that pose for my next person. Yeah, you see people copying your poses?
Yes.
Yeah, it happens in the industry. It's not a bad thing.
I copy other models' poses all the time.
We're gonna try to get her in the water a little bit. She does not want to get her hair wet.
Not
so
yet.
we're going to respect that. Not yet? Okay, there's a chance.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have her, your hair's long to here. I'm gonna have her lift up her hair. I'm gonna have her dunk. That way she cools down her body temperature. I'm gonna bring her up. That way she has a little bit of glistening on the body. We're gonna be right over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna set the lights and then give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right. One of the things you gotta figure out first is what are you going to shoot? What direction, what angle, what's the background gonna look like in your shot? So we have this here. The sun is up here. So the sun can be an edge light. It can be a key light or an edge or an accent. So we're gonna decide to use that as the camera left edge. That means wherever the model is, and I kinda anticipate the model being here, the other light accent is gonna be on the other side. So that way you create a V. Model in the middle, a V, you have edge light here, edge light here. And then we're gonna create a Y, you're gonna be here, like this. Model, edge, edge. So now, depending on where she's placed, I'm gonna position the key light. If she's over here and jumping up like this out of the water, it'd be like this. I wanna see where her face is. If she's looking this way, I can have the key light going here. It's gonna hit the front side of the body. You're gonna have the edge light on the back, edge light on the front. You're gonna have a little bit of shadow on your side. Glam lighting, you know what I mean? If you have the light here or the light here, it's gonna be really super bright. If she's here and you have the key light behind, it'll be short side lighting, and that'll make it a little bit more moodier and dramatic. With this particular look, moody and dramatic doesn't really work. The main difference between glam and fitness is about showcasing the muscle. Yes, the face is important, but the body is 10 times more important. Glam is everything, including the face. It's a lot of emphasis on the face. You wanna minimize a lot of harsh shadows when you're shooting glam because you wanna see the curvature of the body. You wanna see the hourglass shape. You wanna see the arch of the lower back. You wanna see the body. You're not really looking to showcase muscles if you're glam focused. And so I wanna see where her good side is, what she's kind of used to, where she's used to looking, left to right, and then I'll move the key lights based on that. All right, Chica, when I bring this light out, you're gonna be right about here. You're gonna go down, don't get your hair wet, lift all the hair up, dunk, get the body wet, come back up. You're gonna put your hands on that ledge, and you're gonna, whoa, it is hot. Can I borrow you?
Of course.
I'm very confused.
All right, so I'm gonna have you be in charge of this light here. Steve, if you can be in charge of this light here. Give me the key, A, C. All right, so this most likely will be about here. I like that pose, but let's have you turn this way first. What's your selfie side?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed. So the right side of your face? Put the L up again. Let's have you face this way. Once your body's wet, yep, perfect. I'm gonna have you lean. Let's have your arms up first. Quick test shot, hang tight, just like that. Beautiful. Just like that. Good, hair looks amazing. Oh, this is hot. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh. Oh.
Not gonna make it better.
That's hot. Holy cow. All right, just like that. Good. Bring the head up a tiny bit more. like that, perfect. Push that left shoulder forward. Good. Little gap in the mouth. Good. I want your eyes looking off here. Good. A little bit more arch in the back. So the model should be sore tomorrow. When you ask for that arch, good. I want a little bit less distance here. Push that shoulder up. Watch your left elbow extended. Rotate a little bit more. Perfect. I see muscle. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to make you feel better. Be careful to not to overextend because your elbow's going forward a little bit too much. I got a really good feeling. So as you move, the lighting should move. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Right there. Good. Like that. Good. Head up a little more. Good. All right, turn back around. All right, let's bring the key light. Let's just push that way a little bit more. Like that. Good. Face to the right. Good. I want you looking here. Right there. Gorgeous. Good. Watch that right elbow. And then face back to me a tiny bit. Right there, right there. Good. Right there. Eyes. All right. Let's come inside. My mama's really gonna hate this. I got a habit and I ain't trying to. So we did maybe 40, 50 frames-ish. She moves really well. She obviously knows what she's doing. So the big thing is when I was moving fast, it's because my feet were burning. So it's hot. So if my feet burn, then chances are, well, she's really comfy because she's in the water. So she was feeling no pain. It's kind of a diva. Now look. Main point is, if you are brand new and you had a chance to shoot with V, chances are you would shoot nonstop. You would want to shoot for like 2 hours wearing the same outfit. But how many images would you realistically want from a set? My number is 3, because if you think about Instagram, you have 3 rows. If there's 3 dope shots that are different enough, you can fill a row. You're not gonna fill a row plus 1, because then it's off even. I'm a little bit OCD. So 3 is normally what I try to do per set, 2 to 3. Once you get the shots, you don't need to get the best shots every single set, because if you shoot a second set, you want something else to be left for the next one. If you like the shots, the lighting looks good, shoot it. Shoot it, then toot it. Toot it and boot it. You know that song? Toot it and boot it? Let's change, and then let's get into the shade. All right, guys, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We went inside because it was super hot. It was warm. So we're inside, we're gonna use LED lights. We got one up top, one down below, one left, one right. So I'm gonna show you what the behind the scenes looks like, and hopefully you like the shots. Ready? Let's go. You like a low chin or a high chin? Low chin? Let's do that now.
I ate there last night. Low chin? Yeah.
Low chin? You like a low chin? You know, they're talking about your people, V.
Huh?
They're talking about your people. Right there, body facing this way. Perfect, good. Rotate the core a little bit more to your right. Right there. So that orange light behind you, that's what's lighting your glutes. Core tight. Love that. Chin up a little more. Good. I like the left hand pushing, but the right hand pull. Right there. Love that.
Sometimes I hunt for the storm just to weather it. Prefer them deadly than challenge accepted. And don't get too friendly, my motives are treacherous. There's a thin line between pain and what pleasure is. And on that thin line is me leaving them breathless. Make them aware it's their moment of reckoning. Used to be less of a wreck, now I'm reckless. I'm the best and I still get the best of them. Hold up. Always been the one that got them carrowing. Still get a little bloodlust every now and then. Beckoning, follow him, or fall to him like they all do it. I follow my own guidance. I follow my own guidance. Still woke up and chose violence. When I talk, they all silent.
There you go. We did a really long set. We shot a lot. The longer you shoot, the more you run into the potential for the model to get tired and cranky and hangry. And when that happens, then it can cause the energy to be a little bit different. She was a trooper. She was a champ. I didn't notice that at all. The only thing I notice with her is just when she sweats. But we're not going to talk about that no more. If you learned something, please click on subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you get updates every time we post new content. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Got a soft spot.